All right, okay, this is recording. Good evening, everybody. Okay, welcome to the lessons. Okay, before we're going to do that, just on your camera for recording, and after that, just off it. Okay, may I see all your face? Please on your face. Thank you. Don't off it now. I want all the face. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sushen. Thank you. Don't comb your hair. You're insulting me. You see, I got no hair to comb. Okay, I know you got lovely hair, but I don't have. Okay, thank you so much. Hi, Tian An. Hi, Ricky. Hi, everybody. So yeah, okay, Eric, I don't want to see that the face there. Dongzhe, do you mind on your? Okay, ignore that Raiden Shong. That is my little boy. Because I'm using his iPad because my laptop is down. Okay, right. Can I see the other Jeffrey, Tian Xiang, and Dongzhe?
Teacher, I go take something very fast.
Okay, no, don't worry. Okay, I really see your face. Thanks, Tian Xiang. Hello, Tian Xiang. Nice to meet you. 东哲，可以看你的脸吗？ Is it okay? Your mic, you can. Huh? Oh, so funny. Your camera is at the bottom. Okay, then you just do like that. Okay. Okay. Right. May I wish all of you, you see the chat group? 祝你们学业进步，身体健康，牛气冲天，扭转乾坤。希望你们进入牛顿大学。You know what's Newton 大学, right? Okay, Oxford University. Okay, and 成绩名列前茅。The other 8 words, no, I can't try. Okay, I can't. 包丁结牛跟牛角家书. Okay, this is something I just learned from the Chinese idiom. It means that with all the hard work. Okay, guys, right, good. Today I'm going to share with you comprehensions. Dongzhe, can you just say hi? At least as your sound. Can I hear your voice, please? Dongzhe. Hello. Hi, Dongzhe. I can't hear you. Can you speak to me? Okay. Oh, is something wrong with your mic, huh? Okay, can. Okay, you want to on your camera, by all means. Okay. Ricky, don't complain so much of your tests, of your homeworks. You should thank God that you have time to do all these things, and it's part and parcel of it. This is set 1, this is secondary school life. Okay, like I said before to you, okay. I can't hear you, seriously. I can't hear you, Dongzhe. I'm serious. I can't hear you, I can't see you.
Wait, Dongzhe is new.
Yes, it's new. So I can't see you, my dear. I'm so sorry. Never mind. But you can hear me, right, Dongzhe? Just type in the chat group. That's more important. You must able to hear me, yeah? Okay. So oh, yeah, I see you, Dongzhe. Hello. Hi. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Yes, okay, good. So anyway, thanks for start.
I mean Ricky, stop.
Huh?
Ricky,
okay.
Like turning around the chair.
Okay. So let's be serious, because the WA is very important. Every week now, because set 1, you guys do not have an exam for mid-year. So every weightage assessment is very important for you. Okay, like I told you before, maybe Dongzhe, you're new. So all of you, I'm not preparing you for set 1, set 2, and preparing you for going to university, and all the things that you learn will definitely be useful in other subjects as well. Okay, so yes, no mid-year exam. That's right. So yeah, okay. If you ask me, I know this is recorded. I don't like the ideas of no exam. So by right, it's good to have exam. So you prepare you. Okay, so anyway, I just want to, Ricky, to answer your questions that you know you cannot download, use this, right? Let me show you, share file with you, share screen with you.
No, I can send, but then when I send, my work just become one blank page.
Oh,
I don't know how.
Okay, let me show you one of my students' work. Okay, this is what I think Liang Ning will know, right? This is how he wrote on a foolscap paper. Then he take a picture. Oh, my dog is barking. And then he take a picture. Then he send it to me. Okay.
Sure. Can show me. Maybe I send wrong.
So what? Sorry.
Like I send in the wrong way. That's why blank.
I don't know how you're gonna do. I will find it out also, because all of you, according to my colleague, you need to send to me via email or to the classroom.
Can send you by email.
Yes, can send me by email. Okay.
What's your email?
The email is there, right? You see inside that under the Google Classroom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Please continue to give me more homeworks. I love it now. Okay, so let's go through now. Okay, let's go to last week's lesson. But before that, you seen this one. I just want to share you. Even Chinese got idioms. English also got idioms here. Okay. So this is just like 15 counts of idioms here. Like strong as an ox, have the constitution of an ox, ox eye, like a bull in a china shop. Okay. This is very commonly used in English. Okay. It's a person who is very clumsy and careless. All right. Like a bull at the gates, also moving very fast, like charging. It's also like the matador, the Spain, the matador. Okay. Cock and bull story. 就是讲废话 like like 很夸张的样子 it's like very wow I saw Uncle Raymond can fly in the sky okay things like that yeah how I wish to hit the bull's eyes is very important this one okay so just to share you just now I used the Chinese idioms ox to greet you so this is another way to say okay yes it's bull yes whether bull or ox okay let's go through because I cannot see your chat group sorry so at the bull eyes okay that means you hit the right target remember I told you it's not about practice make perfect it's perfect practice make perfect so Ricky continue the rest of you continue to do it okay just like the first few lessons I told you 2 times 2 is 4 how come you know that because you keep practicing okay don't give up all right this year I heard my A-level students who getting result today, some of them are doing very well. Last 2 weeks, they even call me out and ask me which university to go to. Okay, I'm very glad to hear that. Some of them is already doctors and even own business and even surprisingly, some of them even before COVID-19, they were doing all these stage where all the K-pop, I think last time was before BTS, the group of people came to Singapore. He do all the video, the sound system, all the K-pop, come to Singapore. So don't give up. Always think positive, guy. Every test, and I think last week I did mention about the Mother Teresa story, right? Correct or not? About how Mother Teresa, right? Ricky, you remember the story, right? So please, your mommy has sacrificed so much for you when you are first 5 years of your life. Okay, so I think it's okay. Thank God we are all healthy. It was so sad on the second day of Chinese New Year when all of us woke up, about the crash, right? About a BMW car crash, right? A 29 years old, 28 years old, right? Correct or not? In fact, these are the age that most of my students graduate and they are now around their age. So I also...
yeah, sure.
Yes,
about the BMW thing, right? My Chinese teacher actually talked to me about it, right? And then he said 赛车. And then one funny guy in the class is like, what's wrong with like putting the car out in the sun?
Oh, no, please.
Yeah.
No. I reserve my comments. Like yesterday, when I went back for my police duty, okay, we also talked about this. So we discussed on that. And this is something I want to share with all of you. Just in case next month or next few months, I may not have certain days, if I cannot have tuition with you all because I have to go back to my station to do my duty. So this is all I can tell you because I will not tell you what I'm doing. So I'm just saying I might have duty. I cannot have it. So I will have to postpone for another day. And
yeah, I didn't know about the BMW crash. I just searched it.
Yeah, these 5 guys just died in the car crash and it burned to death. Okay, very sad. Okay, so like I say, you see some of them are only child, some of them are in the university, some of them graduated. One of them is a co-founder of bubble tea. Why I tell you all these things is this: every time when you are down, don't give up. Look on the brighter side. Okay, guys, it's only tests. You always think, oh, thank God, I'm still considered lucky to compare to a few million of children out there who don't even have food, don't even have parents, don't even have a chance to study. Okay, guys, think about it. You are thank God to be lucky in Singapore, and thank God mommy, daddy have been loving you for the past 13 years. Please don't complain. Okay, just go ahead because next time you're going to be father and mother, you're going to take care of your own children also. Okay, guys, this is part and parcel of growing up. Think of it last year. I really respect all of you, these Set 1 students who did a PSLE last year. I think you are one in the history, I think so far, a legacy already. That did your exam during the COVID-19 with a mask on for all your 4 subjects. I really salute and kowtow to you. Okay, so you've done a good job and you can pass this legacy to your children, to your grandchildren. Okay, let's move on to this one. Okay, this is what I mean by hit the bull eyes. So sometimes you can use in the essay. Take the horn by the bulls is like doing crazy idea and difficult ideas. Okay, so this is something like bullhead. I want to tell you is about these two, the bull market and the cash cow. Okay, this you guys will have learned somewhere maybe in Set 3 or even when you're going to poly. if you're doing business, finance, or law, or things like that. So you just think of all these words. Yeah, bull market means the situation of economy is improving. Cash cow is like, now that's like milking the cow, that every time you got money. So these are the words. Sometimes you guys may see these kind of words in your comprehension passage. Okay, so this is just to update you. Okay, holy cow. Okay, until the cow come home, it's just like a very long story. Don't have a cow, that means you're not cash cow. So you see, I even really took. I'm an English teacher. 九牛 ，What am I talking? Don't laugh 啊，九牛一毛 ，OK 啊，还有什么九牛二虎之力，对牛弹琴，做牛做马 ，OK， 牛头不对马嘴 ，OK， 牛气冲天 ，OK， all this is realizing. So I take the efforts to learn. So guys, you have to take the efforts to learn. Sorry, I haven't read your message, huh? Yes, good. Thank you, Ziye. Yes, you see. The more you listen, the more you learn, the more you read. It's where you see Donald Trump. Why have something being Donald Trump? Sorry, wrong person. I'm talking about those famous people like Warren Buffett, Jack Ma. They all read a lot. Okay, so now let's go through the proper lessons. In fact, that lesson is already proper. So to add on to that, this is some of ideas. Learning, you might see this on Sunday, but these are all okay. All my creative writings lessons on Sundays, children. All of you, you have 14 to 15 essays to write. Okay, you know about this. Okay, so Ricky, this is the one I'm talking about. Okay, diversity. So you can do something like that. Get it, my dear?
Yeah, I did.
So don't copy mine. This is my one. So sorry, this is mine. All right.
I never copy 100%. I just copy, like I do the mind map in the same format.
Some of them I already have.
Yeah, so this is something, not only mind map on about diversity that I'm preparing you for your Sec 3 social study, but you also can use it, like for example, what is diversity for science, for math, for history. So for example, let's say we talk about history, guys, okay, if you don't mind, those of you who are not history, what is the diversity of history? Then you can put Sir Stamford Raffles, William Farquhar, then the Sultan of Johor, then the Dutch East India Company. Then you must write down the PMS, exchange with Bolivia. PMS stands for Penang, Penang and Malacca and Singapore, and it's called the Straits Settlement. This is the British who took over as the Malaya. Okay, so then you can put all this here, guys. Okay, take note. Okay, geography, you just always remember to use words like, for example, longitude, latitude. They will be test you. You know about the bearing, and then you must know. Always use these, guys. So then how? So there is a volcano. Then how many types of volcano are there? There are 3 types of volcanoes. Then how are these volcanoes affect the daily livelihood of the people? So Sir Stamford Raffles went to Singapore, or so Sir Stamford Raffles went to Southeast Asia. Then what is the purpose of Sir Stamford Raffles going to Southeast Asia? How did he persuade the Sultan of Johor to give certain part of Singapore to them? All right, so you must know about this Temanggung, you must know about the Sultan, and because of the brothers, all these things. It's fixed one. Whatever you learn, you just remember it. That's all. Don't worry, okay? And main thing is that you must remember how much they give to the Sultan. That's for history. Then you must know William Farquhar's of 4 things. Now you understand why Singapore last year celebrate 200 years of policing. So the moment when Sir Stamford Raffles came to Singapore, they asked William Farquhar to take over. They already start policing, because at that time, they already got secret society, got different group of Chinese coming here to EKE. You know, it's EKE, to earn a living. Okay, please learn this word. 我跟你讲过, EKE is to earn a living. 为了三餐而生存. Okay, so this is something that you can use in your history. Then you just realize that, okay, why is it important? And now you understand why Singapore policing is 200 years. And I'm proud to be part of the police force. Last year, I graduated in the police force. And yes, it is very, I would say, proud of myself to go through that kind of training. It's not easy. All right, so then again, you understand, after that, you must know later how the British and the Dutch have to work together, because at that time, they have a common enemy. It's called Napoleon France. They also have a war in Europe. And then this continued later on in World War I, in World War II. And then why General Persevere surrender. I thank God, hopefully this year, guys, if you have the learning journey to go to for the Asian Museum, which I brought my student there, and Ford Factory, which is where the Amor, the British surrender to the Japanese and sign the surrender, and you see it for yourself. And what is the meaning of Shokqin? Meaning the mass killing of the Chinese, and in what we call the Nanjing Datusha. Okay, these are all history. When you ask yourself, why should I learn all these things? Of course, if you want, then we'll talk about that in my history class. I just want to share with you. Okay, so just a quick run through. So geography, remember all the terrains, all the weather. Then you must ask yourself, get a small book, write down. What is the difference between weather and climate? Okay, what is the difference between these two? Is it due to 4-season change? Is it due to the temperature, the humidities? And then you have to know, okay, under the equator, the hemisphere, and the northern and southern hemisphere. So recently, my Set 3 student also got WA for geography. So I give him to use like we call CASE, stand for C is called climate, A stand for atmosphere, S will be the surrounding, the E will be the environment. So you use these kind of words to help you in your geography. Same for history, okay? So just a quick one. So I will close down this one. So sorry, when it comes to history, I will talk non-stop, so I better control myself, okay? Okay, let's go to lesson 5. Where's my lesson 5? Do I have my lesson 5? Sorry, give me a minute. Is this lesson 5? No, this is not lesson 5. This is... Okay, this is lesson 5. Yes. Okay. Last week, we talked about this lesson 5 here. So Ricky, you know, right? So these are the 4 questions here. What is traveling about? Why? Have you done this homework, my dear? All of you, have you done this homework?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Ziye. I think I talked too fast about the history things, okay? But anyway, if you guys have anything to ask me about history, you can just email to me. I will do my best. Like I say, don't use word try, okay? Your parents never try to raise you up. Don't try, I don't want to hear try, okay? I will do my best to help you, and you have to do your best to give your best, not 100%. Your parents never give 100% to you. They give more than 100%. So it's time to pay back and give them back. Okay, so guys, I got one student, not on my online class students, my classroom say, Uncle Raymond, why, what is traveling about, and why we need to travel, and how do we need to travel? I cannot put one into one sentence, man. Okay, that's how he talked to me. So I say, sure, of course you can put everything. And guess what? He put this, traveling is about how I travel from home to school, and I travel from school back to home. And this is how traveling takes place for me. Thumbs up if all of you agree that the sentence is correct. Or you just say yes. Is there anything wrong? You can type in the group chat. Nani?
Sure.
Is there anything wrong with this sentence? To me, it's nothing wrong, okay? Because I got a lot of things to share with you because of comprehension. So why parenting is important? Why is diversity important to Singapore? Okay, this question sounds a bit tough for the Set 1 students. Okay, my Set 2 even already complained to me, what is diversity? But remember your P6. I remember your P6. I also teach science in primary school. P6 is about diversity, about living things and non-living things. Okay, so we can use that. So what is diversity in Singapore? Okay, I think that day we talked about it, right? Okay, so I went through all these things. This is the topics you're going to study in Set 3. You really have to start to read a lot, seriously. Okay, so this is supposed to read, some of you. Okay, I think I put in the Google Classroom already. You're supposed to read free time. Guys, Chinese New Year no doubt is next Friday, the last day. I may want to ask all of you, see whether you all want to change to next Thursday, 6 p.m. or 8 p.m. Okay, because last day of the next week is the last day of Chinese New Year. Some of you may want to have another reunion dinner with your family members to enjoy it. Okay, and to start off, okay, for me, I still may want to change it. Not sure, depends on my parents-in-law to see whether they want to have the last lo hei. You know lo hei, right? Okay, you should know, cannot shout the lo hei. Okay, so we talk about Mother Teresa, right? Okay, I think some of you that day was talking until one of them start crying. Yes, it's a very touching story, and yes, it is very true. I got a lot of story about this lady, wonderful lady. As usual, I have mentioned, I'm not selling anything about Christianity. I'm sharing with you the love, the things called unconditional love. Unconditional love from your mommy. All right. So I got a student ask me, Daddy, not important, man. No, Daddy, our job as daddy is to sacrifice for the family. Just like 为什么岳飞是跟他母亲呢？就是因为他的爸爸，他的父亲为了救他的老婆母亲跟岳飞就放在那个 the urn a big urn for them because of flood. Okay, so yeah, okay, sorry, I don't want to talk about this anymore because it is very touching for this story. So this is the next lesson here, and this is what I'm going to discuss with you, lesson 6. Okay, please take your foolscap paper. Today we're going to learn about comprehension skill, and comprehension skill is very important. You may ask why, because comprehension skills talk about this. Okay, so remember to do this homework and hand it to me. Okay, it's always talk about the fracture. Write down, please. Okay, fracture questions. Answer can be lifted from the text, require you to retrieve fractures. Okay, so for example, can we use example like the Cinderella? Why did Cinderella got two sisters, right? Is it the sister or the Snow White? I'm confused in my story. Okay, Cinderella got two sisters. Why did the two sisters bully her? Is it fracture? Or is it inference questions? Now, guys, children, all of you who are in this group here, please take note. All these kind of different types of questions that you're using in your comprehension skills can be used in your history. Okay? Like inference questions, structured essay questions. Trust me, because this type of questioning is very important. Okay, unseen prose is about literature, my dear. Okay, that one is my favorite. It's just a short story. Take for example, it can be Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think you heard before, right? Okay. Okay, I'm not sure any one of you here is Christian because it's very sensitive. Because there's one I mentioned about Harry Potter books and Lord of the Ring. The student told me, sorry, uncle, I cannot read Harry Potter book because my religion not allowed. So sorry, yeah. So unseen prose is like a short story, extract from certain part of the paragraph and then ask you to analyze it. Okay, it's a very interesting. That's why I love literature. So sometimes it might be also for set 1, set 2, you might do Shakespeare. So Shakespeare will have certain portion to take out the stanza and then ask you to analyze what did he say. To be or not to be, that's the questions. And this was a very famous verse said by Hamlet. Okay, so of all the books I like Shakespeare, the only book I don't like from Shakespeare is Romeo and Juliet. Okay. Oh, Lord of the Flies. Okay, yes. Okay, that one is quite tough. Remember, that is something that you have to read the book from first page to last page to first page, that kind of things, because there's certain parts. And always remember when your teachers in class say, class, pay attention. So I'm going to read this paragraph to you, and you guys got to get your highlighter ready, and you please join me while reading. Okay, don't blur.
Your accent very weird.
My accent, right? Yeah, I'm just kidding. That's why I just want to draw your attention. Then you must say, class, are you ready? So are we going to write? No, of course not, right, Ricky? Okay. So yes, usually you will say, okay, class, listen. I want you all to pay attention. These two pages I'm going to read. But so sometimes you have to really pay attention in class to listen to what the teacher tells you, because there's some hints along the way. Of course, the teacher won't go and tell you, hey, take note, page 9 to 20, sure will come out from test 1. Then this is not doing justice to you. Okay, this is considered to me as cheating already. Okay, so even sometimes when I was an ex-teacher, when I give answer to my, when I give tips to my student, I'll tell them, okay, this few chapters you must study. I will not tell you chapter 5 and 6 will come out in test and exam. No, cannot. Okay. Sorry to say, Lord of the Flies, I did not read much of it. So I did not know Simon died or not. But very simple. Any of you who are doing literature, you just type your title, go to the Google there, and then there will be a lot of literatures, a lot of notes from there. And then once you find that there's these notes, some of them is factual one, guys, since you're asking me, some of them is really good notes. But then you may not be able to differentiate whether this note is real or not. Some of them is still really download from this some students. Some of these are from university students. Some of them are really from professors. Some of them are from experts. So how do you identify? How do you know? Just make sure that, of course I can tell. So I did one for Julius Caesar for this Hua Chong boy. Okay. So there is another one for my sending IP students, also literature. I can't remember what is that book called. So I did not read much. Then I went to Google and check, and then I compare, and then of course I read up. So yes, it takes a while, okay? So what do you have, Piggy? I seriously don't know about I just read a few, I can't remember. There's another book called Toto Chan. The boys with the striped pink pajamas, right? And then there's another one called the what? Sing to the
I thought
Dawn.
it's the boy in striped pajamas.
I always confuse with that, Liang Li. Thanks for correcting me. I can tell you, my
So
students.
it's kind of a sad story at the end.
My boys, I'm talking about my last few. Uncle Raymond, I told you so many times, you always confuse whether pink stripe or white stripe. You got problem with the color, is it? Yeah, it's a very sad story. I think it's during World War II, right, Liang Li? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? I have not had time to read the books. So
Yeah, and then I read the intro for the three children. What is it again? The boy at the top of the mountain. The stories are actually linked.
yes, I'm not sure, yes, but I was thinking, I realized that last year, December, I gave about 36 books to my Set 1 and 2 students for literature reference. Okay.
And also, do you think the ending is sad or a happy ending?
I read the synopsis, but I think it's quite sad. Just remember, thanks for learning to bring out. Guys, sorry, got choked. Whatever you read your literature book or your prose, you heard my dog barking, right? You hear my dog barking? No. Whatever you do, any of your literature and prose, always the ending must have the moral of the story. So take note of that. Okay. So this book might last you for the rest of the year. So be careful. So if you want to jump the gun, read my advice to my literature students, always read the last 10 pages if you want to know the story. Okay. All right. So I will not use the Kahoot, sorry, because I don't know how to use it. So playing games is not at this moment. I'm so sorry, but I want to use other things too. Okay. So we have fracture questions. Remember, we have inference questions. Take note now. Okay. So fracture question is straight away is fracture. Inference infers, that means you have to read between the lines and try to figure out what's the author is suggesting. Look for clues. Vocabulary questions, that means you have to use your own words. For example, to earn a living, how do you replace the word earn? Okay, for example, is if I were to say this thing is very sophisticated, how you replace the word sophisticated? I abhor people smoking in front of me. So what is the meaning of abhor? Okay, then you have to replace it. This is where you have to know about phrases, 2 to 7 words. Okay, for those students in the express, for the IP students, yours is not that straightforward. Okay. Okay, for set 1, maybe it's similar to it, but later when you go to set 2 and 3, I tell you, good luck to you. Okay, you have to analyze synopsis. But like I say, I taught a few IP students from different schools. They have different types of way of doing things in their comprehension passage. So, okay, I'm so sorry. But don't worry, any question you still can ask me. Okay, next move on to here. Choose a word. So you must be very careful. I will teach you how to go through and understand. Please really pay attention. Don't play with your handphone. Seriously. Good luck to you. Even though you can after that read, watch the video, but please pay attention because it will really help you. Okay, quoting a words or phrase, remember, require you to use the author words. You must not use. So whatever you learn here, Ziye and whoever just now were asking me about Ziye, right? About a lot of the flies and all these things. There's some of the questions there. Remember, later I'll tell you what to do it. So you must pay attention. So for example, Ziye, if you are reading like the Piggy stuff, the things of Simon, if you are very unsure, right? The best is all literature students take a notebook and write it down. So let's say, for example, you find this quote very interesting. Okay, usually literature like to quote something, then ask you to explain in your own words and things like that. Okay, literature is talking about emotional. Literature is talking about how to analyze certain paragraph. Literature is about argument. Literature is about how you view things in different angles. Then my student was saying, isn't it the same as comprehension, Uncle Raymond? A bit different, a bit different. Comprehension passage is just an extract from there. Because literature, because you expect you to read, just like you're just watching a K-drama from first episode to 30 episode. Like, I'm not sure you all watch this K-drama called 学习之神. The Master of Study, 学习之神, is actually an anime books from Japan, but they convert it to K-drama. It's very nice show. It's about 4 guys who one of them is a very rich guy. One of them is come from a very poor family. The last part was so touching that he wanted to become a doctor. He was a very gangster boy and finally decided to change. So this is a bit different. Literature, you must know in Chinese, we call the 来龙去脉, from the start to the end. Okay, you have to know the whole concept. Why people who study literature is different from people from studying science, maths, or engineering. Very frank with you. Engineering means 90 degrees means 90 degrees. Architect, right? Okay, the car move from here, point A to point B, using the velocity, the speed. That's it, very straightforward. Science means geography, straightforward. Okay, the sun comes from the east, set from the west, and the volcano is like that. Well, literature is where you really, there is no right or wrong and open answer. I'm so sorry, if you still want to cry again, next few rounds, I will read out a very, very touching essay again. And this essay is also one of them. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, quoting, okay. Every single words in your answer must be necessary and relevant to the questions. If not, it will consider access denied. Okay, I'm so sorry, you will see this word very often. Uncle, I don't understand it. I write the answer already, why my teacher put AD, access denied? Isn't it, you told me to write this way, and isn't it I write correct? Why is my teacher still mark me wrong? Okay, take note of this. Okay, this is a very sensitive question to me, because when I mark my student paper, I don't like to give access denied. Okay, I got student argue with me, so you anyhow mark Mr. Sean, Uncle Raymond. I pause because he's not wrong to say that anyhow mark. Okay, I don't say I want to defend myself, because for my experience, a lot of students, every time when 1 mark, some of my students tell me that, take note, now this is very, very serious. Take note that some students tell me, my teacher say, write the answer. Do you think that he is very angry? Just put that, yes, that's it. We are not a computer. I agree, man, bro. All right, yes. Are you supporting me? Correct. Like, say, well, the reasons why people, I feel that my student should write more than that is, I rather that he write more than that than less than that. Okay, of course, it's 1 mark answer. You write accordingly. Some will say, yes, of course, full stop. I don't like that. Maybe I'm the old school of thoughts. Okay, maybe I'm so sorry. Your teachers or somehow or other will tell you access denied. Then you can argue until the cow come home. Okay, you hit the bullseye. Okay, talk about cock and bull story. They will still give you access denied. No matter how you argue, you can bring your parents to talk to. You have the modern answer, whatever it is. Ultimately,
Actually, we will use fail, not access denied.
Sorry again?
Actually, I think the actual term is fail, not access denied.
No. Yeah. Sometimes they put access denied, then you give you a 0 marks. Or maybe minus. Yeah.
They do that in your school?
Yes. I've seen a lot of my students, when they come back with their test paper, Uncle, the way you mark and my teacher mark different. Then I tell them, yeah, because I'm not a Cambridge examiner marking in Cambridge. Your teacher is also not a Cambridge teacher who mark. It's just that both of us are certified MOE teachers. That's all. Okay, we do according to the guideline and follow. But please, I'm really you can call me and start with a B and end with a D and then then, or you can call me the F, the whatever, you got freak. I don't care. You call me start with the B, the female dog, I don't care. Because to me is that I always respect my student answer. Okay, that is how I feel it. If a student don't write more, I feel very agitated. I feel very not comfortable. I prefer my student to write more than to write less. I rather my student to write more and fail during the practice than die during the actual battle, during the O-level or even the IP exam. Okay, because the more you write, maybe access denied or maybe things like that or fail, at least you start to fine tune it, to improve it. Then you tell me you say access denied. How access denied? How you define access denied? How it is? I don't know whoever come out this word here. Okay, I don't want to make much comment. you will never see me using SSD9. And I don't agree. I know I have some debate, don't say argument, with my English departments and with my ex-colleague. Or sometimes we drink coffee, then say, oh, Raymond, you really are, well, this is this. I don't care. Seriously. This is me. Okay, I saw, I've seen students, I taught any students. They literally went into the exam. The moment the exam started, they sleep all the way through and got a 0. Don't even bother to write. I have to persuade him to write a few sentences. Then he's so happy and come to me, Mr. Sean, in my whole life, I never get this mark. How many marks you got? 10 upon 50. Most of the time you got 0. Oh, serious? 10 upon 50. They say, steady, you see, Mr. Sean, I passed it. I passed. I got 10 marks. I got 2 digits, very good. Yeah, he sounds like a bit abeng here, but at least I managed
and
to
then
write
the
him.
student be like, wow, this is extraordinary.
No,
I
but
have never ever gotten this
now
mark.
I saw him in the Facebook. He's a tauke already, You know it's tauke, right? He's a boss, no? At the age of 26, even the whole body has tattoo, no? Okay, excuse me. I'm the one who has always catch him to make sure he don't go smoking, gangsterism as a discipline master, things like that. I made him to write. I told him about the Mother Teresa story. Okay, so now he's married
And
with beautiful.
And what's the reaction
of the Mother Teresa?
Yeah.
You start to write,
Yeah, but what's his reaction after telling the story?
He feel grateful to the mummy, of course, right, my dear? True not?
Okay.
Agree
to
not?
know.
Yeah, agree not? Correct. At least 他还是有血有心有肉做的人呢。That means got feeling, no. That's where my 职业, that's what literature is about, you see. I use that kind of literature to motivate someone who refuse to write, who hate the subject so much. Why must give people access deny? You think what, you go into people's house, press the door button or password, access deny, and then you take an X and chop off the door, that's it. 2 digit for PSLE, yes, that means he or she really feel. But please, guys, don't look down on anybody who is special needs or anti-students, okay? We are not God. This world is fair. Everyone have their own role to play. Okay, like I told you, I got a student who is really special need and he now is designing game for a company, okay? So it's just, please, it's a P, okay? You know what is a P? The P word. You must have patience, perseverance, productive. Okay, this is what is P. Persistent, not pui. Okay, use your own words. This one very important. So I'm sorry. I just want to talk about this, about SS9. If you are always using, if you are asked for consecutive words, the word you pick must be written one after another. If you see the keyword, look at my hand, my 2 hands. If you see consecutive word means together. If they say 2 words, means like how you describe Uncle Raymond in 2 words. Ugly and botak. That's 2 words. But if you say consecutive word means very ugly. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm okay. Albert Einstein is very ugly, but he's very intelligent. Okay, I don't need the look. I'm not BTS, okay? All right, so can I move on? Stop what? Oh, stop drawing. Okay, now I stop drawing. So let's move on, guys. Use your own words. This is very important. Okay, using your own words to ask questions. So sometimes the question might ask you, please use your own word. Dialogue. How to use your own words. Okay, I give you a little test. Bodybuilder equipments. How to use your own words. Let's go.
I thought it's bodybuilding.
Bodybuilding equipment, sorry. Bodybuilding equipments, musical instruments.
Equipments for bodybuilding.
You got it. You get it. Okay, that's how it is. How about musical instrument? How about musical instrument?
Playing a musical instrument.
Instruments of musical usage, something like that. That means you reverse the reading. So for example, words like this, like bodybuilder equipments, bodybuilding equipments, then you change it to equipments of bodybuilder, okay, or can I use canoe club? How you reverse? The club belongs to canoers, or something like that, to change, like instead of turn around the words, you actually can replace in your own words. That's why I'm going to give a vocab test. I don't know how to do it online. When I give my vocab test in the classroom, it's very fun because everyone will start to use there's the paper and then start to write. So you have to replace another word. For example, you know what's antonym and synonym, right? Okay, synonym means same meanings. Okay, so if same meaning, like if Uncle Raymond is ugly, means do you say I'm gorgeous? No, right? If I'm ugly means is I look like shit. Of course, you don't use word shit. Sorry, yeah. If I'm ugly, so how you replace of the same meanings? If this person is very handsome, you say gorgeous. So this is something to use a vocabulary to describe. Okay, Hao Shen, don't mind, okay. I'm not pretty, I'm not a girl, excuse me. I'm not have like whoever just now that hair so long, so nice. Like, wow, you can use for shampoo advertisement. Now let's move on to this, all right? Language impact questions associated with literary device, metaphor, and similes. Oh, please take note of these. Can we put there, children? Can you put this one? You have to learn this one. It's called PMS. Write down P stand for personifications, M stand for the metaphor here, and S stand for similes.
How do you even
Comprehension.
spell it?
Personification is it? Okay.
Personification.
Personification. That means the mountain is angry. Is the mountain really angry? When I say, okay, sorry for Ziye, maybe for the teacher, when this, let's say, Lord of the Flies inside got this passage, the earth is crying, the mountain is angry, the thunderstorm is roaring like a lion. Well, seriously, it sounds like anime, man. What kind of movie is this? Recently got Chinese New Year, got a lot of funny movie from Chen Long, right? This Chen Long is some 抓妖精 all the funny creatures of 抓妖精 are not very cute, right? So what you mean by the mountain is angry? So you are describing the mountain as a human's feeling, and this is called personification. Get it now, Vicky?
Does it mean that the volcano is erupting?
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
I tell you, I know I sounds very, I got one time, then I don't have a foolscap paper. So I was telling my Set 3 student, I say, now in SS and history, he said, what is the tone of the passage? You know how he do? He took the paper and he put the paper there in the ear. Mr. Shang, I can't hear any tone. Then the other student laughed, you really clown, and they just scold him and things like that. So the whole class was laughing at him. He thought really like, it's just like shake well before drink. So yeah, are you shaking yourself or are you shaking the bottle? Okay, then you drink. So this is the choice of words. So be careful. You're right, Vicky. The mountain is angry, means there's an eruption going on. So why did the authors just say erupt lah? 为什么你要讲到那 mountain angry for what? Why you use this to describe? So you make the story more vivid, more interesting, more exciting. Get it now? So Ziye, make sure when you're reading certain parts, if you're not sure, leave out the whole sentence, then you analyze it. How you do that? You see, doctor, especially surgeon, right? They have to check through the whole body. Like today I went to check up. Okay, so they find me, I got this problem, that problem, this and that. Okay, then how do you know? Of course, through blood tests, right? Same thing when the doctor wants to operate a patient with a cancerous, say in the brain or in certain parts of the body. You have to make sure you take the whole X-ray picture, they analyze certain parts, and then they analyze whether he's allergic to these medicines, and analyze whether the high blood pressure is too high, can he go for operations, and things like that. What is Yiren? Okay, I don't know what is. Yeah. So what happens when literature comes in is to help you to get certain portion to understand what the author means. So same thing, this is to analyze your brain. It's just like math, okay? Like you're using your area, half base, sum height. Later on, you learn sine, cosine, and tangent, differentiation, calculus. You learn acid and alkalines. You learn bio. All this is to develop your brain to think 3M. More matured, motivate yourself to able to manage, to handle a situations, a crisis. Okay, this is how. Okay, doesn't mean you learn this sine, cosine, tangent, or doesn't mean you learn Stanford reference. Tomorrow you go to the food court, you want to order a wonton mee. You can tell the wonton mee uncle, do you know Stanford reference found Singapore today? You got wonton mee. They will ask you, 你要辣还是不要辣? So, but you will say, Uncle, 今天你很好看哦. You're very nice. Maybe I'll give you a bit more noodles. Okay, so let's go on. So what does a writer means by reading cats and dogs? So I remember, guys, I did mention about these things to you many times in the chat group Fistspot, right? F stands for fables, I stand for idioms, S stands for similes, okay, here, okay, and then the P stands for proverbs. All wells that end well, slow and steady win the race. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Then O stands for the occupations, okay, like for example, a dentist. Okay, and not pop, not pop, is Fistspot is together. Basically, the F is pop. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me, you are the first student who break away my Fistspot to F is pop. Thank you. You're the first student. Thank you. Very good, really. Okay, you're the first student to do that. Okay, well done. Okay, whoever is it? Is it Hao Xuan?
Yes.
It's Hao Xuan. I thought it's Puye. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, Hao Xuan. You're the first student to do that. Okay, so it's good. I don't care. You make fun of the words, but make sure you know how to use it in your exam and pass with flying colors. So by reading cats and dogs, okay, there's one movie very funny. Do you know the meanings of comb the area? Comb the area 就是 that means you make sure every single corner, you make sure you check, make sure 你没有漏洞. So this movie very funny. This officer report to the general, sir, we have combed the area. Really? So when the general turned around, he saw a big comb with all the soldiers combing the area. So literally he's taking a comb and comb the area. Okay? So just for example, so raining cats and dogs means that the author is describing heavy rains. So instead of writing is a heavy rains, so maybe you can change to your own words, right? Or maybe raining cats and dogs, please use your own words. So you can say it's having a heavy downpour. Okay? So like this one, the author used the similes fight like a lion. What does it tell us about Thomas' character? So 为什么他用 lion? 为什么不要用 tiger? 为什么不要用 jaguar? 为什么不要用 cheetah? 为什么不要用 Garfield? 为什么不要用招财猫? But why lion? Meow, 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 reading. Thank you. Extinct, and it's a hurt Bob lion. Okay, I like all your answer. If we say the author used the simile fight like a pussycat. Recently got this movie coming out like Tom and Jerry, right? Okay. So what does it mean fight a lion? Means he's very brave. Okay. Now do you realize I watched in a TikTok, this guy say if the king of the forest, I don't know what is it, if elephant is big and strong and mighty, elephant will be the king of the forest. How come is the lion the king of the forest? Agree? Wait, somebody sent me something. What happened? Give me a minute. Somebody is not inside my wait. Sorry. I'm a bit confused. Give me a minute. Sorry, guys. Oh gosh.
Oh, it's Zixuan.
Oh, thanks. Hi, Zixuan. Sorry. Because I was doing. Okay. I don't care what your picture you put, but your name must be there. You don't go and change other name, please, guys. Okay, don't mind. Don't change other name. All right. So let's go back to my sharing again. Is my sharing still on?
No.
No. Also sorry. Thanks. Where's my sharing? Okay. Thanks. Whoever is not in, please inform me, huh? Because I will keep talking, because I can't see the people. I only can see Ricky, Tian Xiang, Hao Xuan, and the Pokemon. Okay, so like fighting like a lion. What does this lion mean? Is show that he's brave. So using your own words. So now you understand that personification. Thank you, Ricky, for talking about the volcano is angry means it's erupting. All right. Evaluating questions require you to make a judgment of the efforts. Okay, so I must move on quickly here. Respond to the whole text require you to understand the entire text. So please, when you do this, always use this. Use your 8W and 1H. Don't stop me. I know some students say, no, my teacher taught me 5W and 1H. Sorry. So this is the 8W and 1H. From now on, take away your 5W and 1H. Everything is 8W and 1H. Don't ask me what, later I explain to you, okay? Which are the paragraphs to look for the answer to those questions? This is the tips and tricks, okay? Now you need to learn all these things because later when you go to A level, go to university, you're going to read 10,000 words. You're going to read a passage that is so long, okay? Okay. All right, let's go on. Okay, how can you help me? Huh?
It's not eye and ear. It's see and hear.
What is it?
The eye and ear, feel, taste, smell. The eye and ear is wrong.
Oh, okay. The see and hear. Okay, I use it the eye to see. Okay, the ear to listen. Yeah, thanks. Who is that? Who was that? Who was that?
Langing.
Oh, thanks, Langning. Are you sure?
Oh my God, Hao Xuan.
Okay, so it's using the ear, your eyes, your feel, your taste, your smell, your 5 senses. So every time the comprehension passage, you must use your 5 senses to see it, to feel it. Okay, of course, to make it as if you can belong to the passage, like a movie or drama. So just like Harry Potter books, my elder son like to read Harry Potter books. Okay, to really bring out the gist, the essence of the creativities and the imaginations of that. Okay, for example, what did she do to get her reward? She got her rewards by taking part in the competition and won all the contestants. So please, when the question asks you for did, please use your PPF correctly. Past tense, present tense, or future tense, all right? So why does he feel so sad? So he feels so sad because he's a naughty boy. Okay, so let's move on to this one quickly. Now, must my answer be long enough to get good marks? Remember the SS deny. Okay, use your keywords as a guide. It can be a vocab, a phrase, adjective. I can tell you 10 times of this method is no use. You must really read this passage. You must really keep on practicing comprehension. I'm sorry to say that in school, the most 1 year, you might practice the most, not more than 5 comprehension passage. In tuitions, whether it's my tuition or other tuitions, another 5. I got one student, he is so on the ball. Okay, today he's I think he's a tattoo artist. Okay, even though it's a 正旦职业. When he was young, was my student. He kept writing essay for me to mark. Then another student, he always do comprehension passage for me. And last time the comprehension passage is not as easy as this time. Okay, it take longer time. So keep practicing. There's no point I tell you all these things, but you do not apply it in your comprehension.
Anybody like do drawings and then give you?
Yes, you are right. I got one do one
Nice.
for this Father's Day. I got most of them draw me about Teacher's Day, and some of them even draw for mommy, a mommy birthday cake and things like that. And sorry.
I thought my internet connection dropped.
Yeah, same.
I got one student
Raymond tries to recall the distant memories, although it is it's not quite far away.
Yeah, but
he's actually trying to act as it's far.
No, because it just reminds me of one of the students who wrote one very beautiful poem, but unfortunately, after a while later, his mom passed away. So yeah, so that's something.
That's sad.
To add on is that the same year the grandma and the mom passed away.
Okay? Hey.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, but now I still contact him. He's doing very well. His brother also doing very well, also one of the top students. But Unfortunately, mommy cannot see that anymore 啦 Okay, so yeah, that's why 真的我们的父母亲是做牛做马给我们，我们应该要真的要好好报答他们。Okay, let's move on. So underline those words that I will teach you how to do that. Okay, let me go through this 5 steps. Use your keywords as a guide. It can be a vocab words, a phrase, or adjective. So must take note. Then you might ask me what is adjective. Now you understand why the first lesson we talk about noun, countable noun, common noun, proper noun. Okay, possessive nouns. Right, all this is very important in a comprehension passage. Then underline those words that you think are important and useful for the questions. So yeah, for your whoever is doing your literatures, okay, underline words, especially you find the words inside your passage like Lord of the Flies. There's certain words you after reading few times you find the meaning you still cannot. Please, can you take out this word out from the passage and write on the book, or even type it inside your handphones. I believe your handphone got these notepads or something like, put it inside there. Because those words you don't know might be applied to those who don't know, and usually teacher like to test student like this. Okay, so this is some tips for you. So of course, if you want to ask me Lord of the Flies, then I'm going to start to do my reading on that, right? Okay, anyway, next month I'm going for my my advanced diploma course by Singapore Management University. So certain day if I cannot mark your paper on time, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I also going for my upgrading also. Okay.
Oh.
Yes, of course. Don't you can bring your laptop to the toilet, to anywhere to eat. It's okay. You can just put because if you guys have a wireless earpiece, you can still move out your zone and then you can still listen. But make sure you mute it, okay? No worry. No need to tell me you go anywhere or things unless your Wi-Fi drop, like just now the drop, then cannot. Then my colleague just update me that please add in. Okay, so
Sure.
yes.
Were you inspired by someone to be a tuition teacher?
No, actually, my dream was to be a lawyer.
Nice.
Yeah, because of a few movie. One of them is a Liu Dehua movie, is 法外情. Okay, it's a very, very super touching movie because Liu Dehua was a lawyer and the mom was a prostitute. But because the mom don't want to tell him that he was a prostitute, he put him in an orphanage home. Then, of course, there are other law movies that inspire me. And to be honest, when I was young, I was always being bullied by others and call me the word BASTR. So I inspire, and thanks to them, I like to read a lot of these kind of books of law. Okay, so inspire, of course, definitely by David Marshall. He's a very famous lawyer. He used to be one of the opposition party in Singapore. Okay, look out for, sorry?
When I grow up, I actually want to be a YouTuber that customizes stuff like ZHC.
Yeah, I know. They always got customized the iPhone, right?
Yes, I want to be like him.
That day, my Chinese New Year was all booked by my little boy, the one you saw, Raiden. He was customized. Guys, I got this 10 iPhone to give away. So this you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and you get a free iPhone. All right. So first of all, are we going to do this in 3 hours? You're going to make this iPhone. You're going to join the chameleons, and then you see what you get here, right? So we're going to start to do this. It's like my wife was so fascinated.
Now.
No, you guess what? You guys have a lot of opportunity. Please get your cert and your education right first. If you do that, guys, you see his background. He can stay in a rich family place. He can give out the Tesla car or even do a lot of iPhone. Definitely, he must have a lot of knowledge before he's doing all these things. To draw all these pictures and to have the combinations, again, to me, is about science, math, and also a combination of the teacher, understanding the feelings. Definitely, I believe, I have not checked his background. I believe he definitely has a degree or a diploma in something like that. So no matter how, don't give up your study. Seriously, okay? Don't give up. You know who is Lu Han, right? Lu Han is, I think, is where? Which group? Is one of the Chinese. If you watch 跑吧兄弟, okay, Running Man in China, you know this Lu Han. Okay, you also start with something. So please. Okay. What is Chinese dude? Oh, Chinese dude. Oh, okay. The way you type, very funny. Okay. Look out for the reason to show that your statement to your answer is true and correct. So before you write your answer, remember, for the student who's going for Cambridge O-Level, remember, be careful. When you write your answer, make sure you write it correctly. Don't scribble it and don't draw many lines on it. Okay. Okay. Don't don't draw too many lines and then scribble it. Now, my advice to you, I know your teacher will tell you use the black pen or the blue pen, but my choice will be always the blue pen. Okay, don't ask me why now. Okay, if you trust me, use the blue pen, and once you get used to the blue pen, the ink will not smudge, and all the things like after you drink the water spill, then the ink start to smudge and that's spread. That is no good. So once you get used to the pen, buy a dozen of it and keep it up. Keep it at home, not keep it up, sorry. Okay, so look out for the marks that allocate to your answer. So if the question is more than 3 marks and above, usually the examiner requires you to write 2 or 3 sentences. Okay, so okay, this one, I leave it to you. This one, can I, all of you, I hope Dongze is back. Okay, Dongze, are you back? Can you just give me a thumbs up or check in the chat, please? Is Dongze there? Is Dongze there? Dongze,
He literally on his camera.
Yeah, I can't see him because I'm in this screen for this one. Sorry, Dongze, you're there, sorry. Okay, thanks. Okay, thank you. Now, please, for comprehension passage, whether you're IP or you're Express or you're NA, please read 3 times. Okay, I know a lot of students say, you crazy, why 3 times? Okay. Now, for example, please guys, you have this one. Remember, take note. Can you do this next time? You see a bracket there? I'm doing this. It's the same thing when you are taking your comprehension test and exam. Guys, every paragraph, the first sentence is the most important sentences. Take note, please. Take note. And it will help you in your summary writing. Liang Ning, you got it on Liang Ning?
Yep.
Okay, take note. Now remember, take note. Okay, now I'm going to do this. Okay, all the way here. The first time reading, take note now, because sorry, this is online, so you have to follow. Because in the classroom, every student will have this passage, then they will bracket the first sentence. I'm going to read the first sentence, or why not we take turns? Can Ricky, I will call the name, then you start to read only the first sentence. Ricky, go.
So wait for 1 minute, I'm eating.
Okay, never mind. Tian Xiang, first sentence, go. A pao. Hao Xuan, first sentence, please.
Sure, I do second.
I don't want to waste time, so I want you all to read to feel it. So don't mind. If I call your name, you're not ready, I'll call the next person. Can?
Okay.
Hao Xuan, first sentence.
Okay. A pile of special sticks lay outside the meeting house on a small island in New Zealand.
Your voice is really very nice and lovely, but I would prefer you to read in a very slow and calm manner because you really capture the heart of reading. Will you do this? You do this. A pile of special sticks. One more time.
A pile of special sticks lay outside.
Get it? Get it? Okay. Get it? Get it?
Okay.
You remember? You know the tone? It's like,
Yeah.
we have a vision for tomorrow. You don't sing, we have a vision for tomorrow. Okay, get it? Okay, next one. Ricky, are you ready for the next sentence? Number 2? After?
Wait, I didn't want to finish.
No, I only want you to read the first sentence, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's the reason. That's the reason for the 3-time reading. This is the first time reading. Come on. Tian Xiang or Ricky.
Second sentence, what? Is it the... Okay. After quickly completing a few... After quickly completing a few household chores, the Maori children dashed out of their simple New Zealand home.
Thank you. Tian Xiang, your turn. Mute your mic. Thank you. Tian Xiang, your turn.
Xuan, are you okay?
Never mind. Tian Xiang.
The day was hot and dry.
No. The next one, number 3. 12.
12-year-old Yulana was the first to pick up the sticks.
Thank you, sir. Liang Ning. Wait, Liang Ning, hold on, because you're gonna. This is the. Okay, from here. The old one.
Wait. The older woman were cooking meals over open fires as the man passed by with strings of fish.
Thank you. Ziyue, your turn. This one here.
What's tea rakayu?
Yeah. Ziyue, your turn. Come on, don't waste time. We only got left in half an hour, so I have to do a lot. Come on. If you cannot, but Fiona, your turn, Fiona.
The stick game or Kiraku is an important traditional activity for the Maori people.
Thank you. Tianan, your turn. Here.
Moana usually won
Because? Where you are?
one because her hands are quick and agile, like the movements of a dolphin.
Thank you. Okay. Jeffrey, your turn.
With a voice of canary, Yunana sang the chant loud and clear.
Thank you very much. Dongzhe, your turn. Are you able to communicate? If not, I move on. Dongzhe. No, okay, never mind. It's okay. So I move on to Tianxian done already. Zixuan?
Eric.
Zixuan? Eric, hold on. Zixuan?
Ulana knew Kimo would drop the sticks. He usually did.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Eric, yes.
Which one?
Mm.
She looked around at the other children and said, let's play again.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's all. You see the full stop there, that's it. Okay, that's one sentence. Thank you, thank you. Okay, next one. Who's the haven't read? Please own up yourself beside Dongzhe cannot because of the mics. Fiona done already. Ziye haven't, right? Ziye, are you ready? Wi-Fi got problem? Okay. Tianan, 你读了吗?
I read already.
Yeah, this one. Tianan?
I read already.
Oh, you read already? Okay, Ulana started the chant and passed the state. One by one, the other children drop out. I'm reading only the first sentence of each paragraph only, yeah?
I can read.
Okay. You can read. Who can read?
I.
Who is you? Who is I?
Oh.
Who is I?
Okay, Hao Xuan.
Okay, Hao Xuan, Carol.
Her younger brother spun around.
Next one.
Ulana looked at the children jumping and cheering.
That's all. Children, can you tell me what is this story about? No, seriously. This is the one of the methods that your teacher may not be teaching you. I know some of students take maybe 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, or even longer to understand it. Yes, it's like a speed running dreams. Oh, no, sorry. I think you're talking about speed. No. Because he's writing something to me, like Zixuan is saying, he keep pausing, then suddenly resuming, then the word switch running. Okay, sorry, I think your WhatsApp Wi-Fi. Oh my God, my dog is keep barking. Okay.
You mean what's the meaning? Like, what is this story about?
Yes, based on the first sentence of each paragraph. Can you roughly tell me what is this story about?
I think it's like in New Zealand, they are like at the old times, because they sound like it's from the old times.
Sorry, they sound like, who is the they?
The Ulana them lah.
Ulana, the Maori people, right?
Yes.
So remember, 不要跟我写 they 在那边你的 answer Remember that, seriously, don't use a pronoun they, he, she, it. Must be more specific, okay? All right, carry on.
Me?
Wait, Ziyue, are you okay now so far? Your Wi-Fi okay? Can you just WhatsApp me if you think okay? Because this next few minutes is very important for your comprehension passage.
I want your number.
Huh?
I want your number. I don't have your number.
What number?
Your WhatsApp number.
Oh, sorry. Private and confidential. Only BTS can have my number. Thank you.
Wait, then. Okay, no.
No, just kidding. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's move on. So what else? Thanks to Hao Xuan. Anyone can tell me what is this story? Liang Ning, what about you? What do you think this story is about?
About the Maori children and their lifestyle.
Oh, very good. What kind of lifestyle?
I think it's most likely directed to children, I think.
Okay, you are there, right? So you see, I think you get it. You are focusing straight away to the story that roughly give you an idea. This is what I meant by 3-time reading. The first time, if you're going to read the whole story, you're going to congested your brain, guys. Don't do that. Take note of that. For Ziyue and whoever is doing your literature, same thing. If they give you an unseen prose, it's something like that. Please don't quickly read. Don't just read the first sentence of each paragraph. The second time reading is really read in this. A pile of sticks, they read down, okay, you see, they appear to be ordinary 3-foot long stick. However, these are unique, make the branches, blah, blah, here. The bug case, this is where you read the second time. Remember, don't pause when you're reading the second time. Take note, I repeat myself. When you're reading the second time, do not pause. The first time reading is only the first sentence of each paragraph. Please write down, please, somewhere. Okay, 3-time reading, the first reading is the first sentence of each paragraph to give you a summary of what is this story about. From 1 to 10. Can I have your voting from 1 to 10? Okay. What is this? 1 is I really know nuts about this. 10 is I already know the story. Okay. How Shen? 1 to 10, how many?
What do you mean from 1 to 10? How many?
From 1 to 10 is okay. Somebody give me a message. Okay, never mind. If you can't type, it's okay, Zijen. From 1 means this story I know nuts about it. Of 10, I already know what is the story about already. Of 5. 1 to 10, the scale from 1 to 10.
I think about 4.
4, huh? So this
Yeah.
is where you see you slowly improve from 5 to 6 to understand the passage better. Liang Ling, how about you?
I'm quite a quick reader, so I will skim through first, skim through around 3 times, dissect the passage for important parts, and
That's what I'm doing. Exactly your method and my method might quite similar.
yeah, we are buddies.
Yeah. Exactly. Guys, this is only set 1. When you go to set 2, set 3, set 4, it's going to be more and more words inside. There's no time in the way you read now. To be honest to yourself, guys, come on. You're going to read everything line by line. By the time you finish, okay, you know what is the story about, but it's the first sentence itself will give you an idea. So a pile of sticks lay outside the meeting house of a small island in New Zealand. So this paragraph is going to talking about sticks, something like that. After quickly completing a few household chores, the Morris children dash out of their swing. So that means these children, after their mommy, daddy asking them to do something, don't cry, stop it, don't cry. So they're asking to do their chores, then what are they going to do after this? Are they going to play games or do what? Okay. So Eric, from 1 to 10, what is your score about this passage?
Okay.
No, 1 to 10. You must give me a number.
9.
9, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. That's cool. Okay. How about Tienan?
7.
7. Okay. Thank you, my dear. What about Tian Xiang? Is Tian Xiang there? Tian Xiang, what about you? From 1 to 10?
5.
5.
Wait, sorry, I was 8. I got it wrong. I thought the question was 2 marks. I was 8.
Who is saying 8? Sorry.
Eric.
The teacher mean like how from 1 to 10 how many like
The understanding level.
yeah, understanding. So
Ah.
Eric, are you sure it's 9?
Yeah, it's very easy.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay. I cannot doubt your capability. Okay, it's okay. The thing is, the purpose of putting the scaling from 1 to 10 is to bring your confidence level to understand the passage. Okay, for express students, okay, this is only passage B, no? This is only a friction passage. This is B, right? Yeah. This is a passage B, which is a friction story. Passage C is non-friction, factual. We were talking about volcano, talking about war, talking about terrorism and things like that. So this is just only one passage here, okay? So then you have to read out. So your homework is supposed to read out the second time. Okay, read out a whole thing. Okay, I think you have this passage, right? Then the third one, please look here, guys. I don't have my stylo pens here. So there's this thing called 1 master and 3 slave. Okay, what is this? This is my formula. 1 master and 3 slave is a pile of special stick laid outside the meeting house. You realize line 1, right? Not every time is so accurate that it will give you line 1. So now you understand why every sentence of each paragraph is super duper important. It's the same when you're writing your composition. Liang Ling and Tian Xiang, you're inside the CWS, right? You will understand why sometimes there's this key sentence, the starting of the paragraph, the sentence is where you bring in the audience, bring in the readers to understand the passage.
Actually, right. if I just lure in the readers, would that be okay also?
Perfectly good.
You know what I mean,
You
right?
already lure in the reader, meaning 他已经要开始给你分数了. He's already willing to listen to you. It's just like you are a salesman, okay? You are selling a BMW car. I don't use BMW. You're selling a Lamborghini car, okay? And why people want to buy from you and don't want to buy from this another salesperson? Is it because of your look, because of the way you talk, because of the way you present, because of the way you smile at the customer, because you show a good charisma attitude towards it? That's it. I always, last time when working before as a teacher, I always tell my staff, my subordinate, I don't care how you do it, as long as my customer is pleased, no complaints. Okay, you can go for your smoking break, you can go for your toilet break, you can go for whatever break, you complete your task, that's it. So same thing, a comprehension passage, some of you say 9-1, I'm very confident, I'm okay. But I'm very worried so far, touch wood, I hope none of you here, don't tell me 1 or 0. Anything that's below 2 or below 3, good luck to you. That means you really have to pay attention and read a lot of books. Because by the first sentence itself, you can really tell from each paragraph that this story is about a group of children in a certain country playing certain games, like just a kampong games. Okay, of course you don't have this. My time we got catch spider, play the marble goalie, or play the 跳飞机. Okay, you know the hopscotch and all these games. You will not know all these things. Okay, yes, your childhood is all about laptop gadgets. My childhood is 4 stone, catch spider, fighting fish. What else? Use the rubber band. Play kite flying. Okay, the kite, the string, we put we smash the grass and then use the grass, the pieces, and then put glue and put on the string there, so the kite string can cut away people's
Pranking.
kite. Yeah, pranking. You're right. Hey, we use creative.
That's mean.
The creative in terms for us is physical. Your creative now is mental. So it's different childhood. Yeah, I agree with your mommy, seriously. You guys will miss the fun that we have. We really enjoy the outdoor activities, seriously. Then we got mosquito bite lah. Then when we want to catch a spider, we must know that it's a male spider or female spider. Okay, then we put in the matchbox. Then we play 4 stone. Then we use marble to all these kind of games. Then we use the bottle cap. Okay, the kuti, all these are our childhood games. So this is the childhood game for this group of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you say we are going to miss that fun, I feel like the fun is going to end, because when you go to school and you did something wrong, teacher will be like, you won't be like that nice like now.
I don't do that to my students.
Yes.
I always welcome my student, and I told you, every time when they go to the class, they don't greet me. I told you before, right? They don't stand out and bow to me. I bow to them first before they bow to me. And I got a lot of students asking me, why, Mr. Xiong, you bow to me? Because I really totally respect you guys to come to school, because you respect your parents, how hard they work for you, and you bother to come to school and learn so that it can make your future and your next generation better. So my respect to you for coming to school. First, you don't want to play truant. Second, you don't want to go other place and join gang and join bad companies and make your parents to worry and go to police station to build you up. Worse still, go to the SGH, the parlor there, to take your dead bodies. So think about it. So I always enjoy. Yes, gang is definitely illegal. Seriously. Yeah, my time is really me, you can't tell the gender of a dog. Okay, so this is the way I grew up. Okay, I really miss the fun when I was a childhood. So yeah, whoever will tell me this is something. Going to school, you might hear teachers screaming. So this is the passage. So sometimes when you read the passage, you must fall into it. That's where if you can start to hook up the person to read it, you are there. Okay, you are there, you get it, the things. Okay, so let's move on to this one. This is very important. Guys, pay attention. So you see the word, can you write down this sentence and help me? Because my stylus pen is not here. Do you see the, give me a very few minutes. I'm so sorry. I want to get in draw. Shucks, where's my draw circle? Okay, give me a minute. I don't just want to draw a circle. Do you see a circle there in there? So sorry, I need to take away this part here. Take away this.
I can do it for you.
Yeah. I'm too nervous suddenly. I don't know why I cannot do it. I usually can do this. Give me a minute. Okay, please take note of this one. Sorry, this is very important.
I can do.
Wait, give me a minute. No fear, right? Should be no fear. Yes, okay, thank you. I got it. Okay,
Nice.
so this is master. Okay, how about the slave? Which slave do you want? I will choose ways, one slave. Okay, I choose another slave. Why cannot? Okay, sorry. I'll choose the second slave. Sticks. I choose the third slave. Special. So this is what I mean by. Oh, it's you, Liang. Hao Xian. Sorry, I thought I accidentally. Thanks, Hao Xian. Thank you very much. Thanks for your help. Okay, so this is called one master and three slave. Of course, some students ask me, Uncle, can I have one master and two slave? Can I have one master and five slave? Nothing wrong. There's no hard and fast rule, but depends on how long is the question. So this is my formula to answer comprehension questions. Okay. So for you, Liang Ning, no, this one, no need already, Hao Xian. This is the question to ask. This is this sentence here is a phrase for you to analyze. In what ways will this stick special? Okay, please, the special you must underline for me, please. So I get the master in. So in what way? By right, it's not in. Sorry, my pardon. Remember just now I said the 8W and 1H here is the what. So what way? So remember, can I type here? Why versus how. Remember, write down in your note, why is to ask for reason, how is to ask for method, and what is actually the hybrid between why and how. So you're talking about what ways, how did you do it? So look at it, it's 2 marks questions, okay? So I expect you guys to do these questions, and maybe next lesson, I will go through the answer with you, okay? Oh, the line is moving away. So next one, okay, Hao Xian, can you help me to underline the circle and three master? Or Liang Ning also can?
Underline the what?
Okay, now this is a second question, right? How can we tell that the Maurice children were excited about playing the stick? So which one is the master? Okay, there's a slave. Your master? Your master is always the circle, huh? The master will be this one. Yes, thank you, Hao Xian. Okay, guys, take note, huh? Okay, let me delete mine away. Hao Xian, put for me. Circle the how. Okay, so you need one more slave. You need one more slave. Which one will you think? Will you choose? So the rest of you, you can do it on your own also. Huh? Okay, so you want to have how. Just now, Uncle told you how means the method, right? So how can we tell the Maori? So the tree say is children excited playing. So you have to look on the passage here. Sorry. Yeah, you're moving out. It's okay. It's okay. Don't delete away. So this is sorry. This
I can undo it.
Never mind. Wait. So this question is should be somewhere on the second or third paragraph. Okay. Or maybe this one. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the answer, of course. Get it now? So the children, the stick. Okay, got it? So this is the what I meant here. Okay? Right, can I move on? So same thing here. Has the children, blah, blah, blah here. This is line 14 and 15, right? So you have to go to line 14 and 15 to search. In set 1, you have to look at the number here. This is very important. Okay, the number here is to tell you where to go for your identity of what question to do. So yeah, when you're a literature, I think some of the unseen pros will have this type of things also. Okay, we'll tell you the line. Okay, Jeffrey, thank you for your. I'm not so particular. Hey guys, stop it! Don't play all these things. I'm fine with it. Okay. Where am I? Okay, so identify a word. This sentence that means remember the factors, inference, and in your own words. So identify a word. So underline. How should I underline for me? So identify is the master. Can you circle the identify for me, my dear? Circle lah, so small. Ayo. Circle, okay, circle. Thank you so much. Then which is the tree slave? I don't know what is that.
Yeet.
Okay, no, okay. Stop. Don't move on, don't move. Yes, it's nothing wrong to underline everything here. It's nothing wrong.
Yes.
Okay, it's nothing wrong. So some students do that in this way. The purpose of this master and tree slave is to identify the keywords so that when you, sorry, you move away. So that you know that this is the one, you're going to look for it, and then you're going to answer to it, okay? Now, number 4, please, take away, please. Thank you. Name one mode of livelihood of the villagers. So which one is the master now? So yeah, I don't understand what you mean by why is this like so long, it's like GEP selection. Okay, name. Okay, so master, the name, okay, mode, well done. Mode will be what? Mode will be like transportation, right? Villagers. So go to the passage there or the paragraph there to look for what you mean by the mode and the livelihoods. So what is the livelihood? Means how the villagers travel, right? Or the passage, huh?
Oh,
Okay.
isn't one also a slave? Because it's like kind of important.
Oh yes, who is that?
Ricky.
Ricky, yes, 可以. You can in fact underline one, in fact you can underline all, but of course no need the of the, right? Of the or the two of, yes, you can underline how can you underline the one mode together as one slave?
Okay.
Oh, thanks, man. You give me easier. Thanks. Next time you might ask it. Hey, not like that, Okay. Okay, take away your name. Not like that. One mode together has one word. Okay,
Yeah.
Ricky, you can do this like that also can. So it's one master and 4 slave. Okay,
so you can one master and 100 slave, okay?
but no point.
Okay.
I got student ask me, so I myself underline. Then there's no point. You have to keep on practicing and do. Anyway, you gone already. Okay, never mind. So next one, number 5. Hey, that one.
Wait, I wrote one.
That one is, please lah.
Yes.
Yes, correct. That's your
Yes.
master. So okay, wait. What do you think the other 3 slave will be? Adult, okay? Approve? Stick game. Well done. Get it now? So it will be easier to identify. You are focusing. You're directing it. You're just like a doctor doing a surgeon. You're focusing to get rid of the cancerous cell out of it. Okay. Now all these you can take away. Don't mind. Mute. Don't mind. Take away. No, seriously, take away. Don't mind. Help me to take away because I'm going to move the next one. Okay. So don't do anything. So question number 6 and 7 and 8. Children, go and do and practicing it if you can. Print out the things. Thank you. That's too big already. Okay. Please, when you are doing it, please practice it so uncle can see. Like for example, number 6. You told me it's 8W and 1H. So you want, you can put that. How Shen? Circle bigger. Everything. You can take this, explain fully why. So this is the whole thing can be a master. Get it now? It will help you in your HI, history investigation, geography investigation. Yes, thank you. I like not this one. Not this one. Okay, let's move on. Then this one, number 8, obviously is the master, correct? But you can circle this one, the whole thing. Okay, the whole thing of this one, not the whole question, please. This one, yes, thank you, sir. Oh, please, not this. This one here. Take away this one. Eric, not this one. Okay, please. We got not enough time, guys. Please, one more time. Take away everything, please. All right, I just want to quote the phrase. Okay, if you want to square it, fine. Okay, got it, Okay, let's move on. Take away, please. So number 9, number 10 is the same. Now you get it, children. Okay, so it's easy to. Why not you take this exercise practice since you are fresh in your mind? So it's easier like Dongzhe and Tian Xiang, Hao Xuan, Liang Ning. Okay, all these Eric, Ryan, Zixuan, Ziyue. Okay, who else did I miss?
Guys, stop.
Yeah, don't mind. Okay, don't mind. Stop. Tian An. Okay, all of you. Okay, no more, please. Okay, don't mind. Seriously. Okay, Jeffrey.
Bruh.
Okay, all these. Please, when you print it out. Okay, listen. Serious. When I say serious, no more. Serious. Please print it out if possible, and then do the circle. Just do the circling here. Wait. Give me a minute because this one is very important. Look at this one here. Okay, you guys for express student, for IP student may not be doing it. Fiona, are you here? Fiona, are you here? Yes, Fiona, are you here? Okay. Yeah. Yes, Fiona, your comprehension may not have this one for the IP students, but it's good that you know because it will help you in your IP comprehension passage. So how do I know paragraph 8 is enthusiasms or optimisms or triumphant, excitement, disappointment, or happiness. Okay, this is say paragraph 8, right? Paragraph 8, go to paragraph 8. So this is paragraph 8 here. Okay. All right. So the first sentence tells, with a voice of canary, others sang the chants loud and clear. Loud and clear. So this loud and clear, is it referring to, I won't tell you the answer, please. Nobody can say out the answer, please. So is this loud and clear considered paragraph 8? Is it enthusiasm, optimism, excitement, or triumph, or this? Okay, loud and clear, to me, this one, I will skip off this. I'll give you a hint already, right? Disappointment means negative, 不好. So you minus one possibility already. So you understand what I mean? The first sentence. But of course, you don't read the first sentence like that, lah. But you have to read the whole paragraph. Okay, take note, whether you're IP Express students, okay, you have to read the whole paragraph of this. But the first sentence already give you some hint to tell you the next few sentences. Does it mean good or not? You see, soon the stick was passed to a young boy, was dropped by the stick, and sadly left the circle. Oh my goodness! And sadly left the circle. So sadly left the circle means, is it disappointment? Okay, sadly left the circle. Is it now you understand? Okay, should it be disappointment, or was Uncle Raymond wrong to take away the disappointment? Get it now? So paragraph 9. Okay, let's look at paragraph 9. Very pay attention on this. You will definitely help you to score a lot of marks on this, because a lot of students have been using this method from past more than 10 years. Okay, for my books. Okay, the runners know that the stick, he usually did this. He usually did this. He usually did, okay, not usually did this. So he was not as skilled as the other children, and he was often the first child to leave the game. So because everyone do very well, but except him, still Kimo was eager to play again as well. When a new game started, he had heart. Ronald knew that this and believed Kimo would one day prove the other that he could win. He was her younger brother's friends, and they played. She had observed that Kimo was kind, thoughtful, and intelligent. Now as the game Thank you. Now, as the game ended, she was once against, and so sorry, because of just now the circle, I have to repeat again. Sorry, so you're wasting a bit of my time, so sorry. Now, as the game ended, she was once again the last one holding the stick, but she felt little joy. Even though she hold the stick, she felt not joyful. I'm using that literature concept. When the same person wins all the time, she thought victory has less meaning. 哎呀，每次都是梁宁跟浩贤赢的，没有人赢了。不然就是 Vicky 还是天祥赢，但其他人都没有赢，things like that. So this paragraph, is it got to do with? So let's say paragraph 8, example. You think it's very high chance of disappointment. That means, what happened to this? That means, okay, that means you only left 2, 4, 5. Can paragraph be happiness? Obviously not, right? Because it says little joy. So you minus away already. Then you only left this 4 answer. Can it be excitement? Or can it be optimism? Now, these are all vocab words. Enthusiasm is something what? Excitement is what? So it's okay if you really do not know what is optimism. But for these practices, go and look for the meaning of it. Optimism means things positive. Okay? So triumph 就是凯旋归来. Okay? All right. So can you stop putting those things? Thank you. So understand our children. So all these, especially express any students, I tell you, I don't like these ideas, but it's good in some. I don't like idea means because sometimes these 2 answers, for example, is very close for paragraph 9. This is where you're going to search. 这个对就是对，错就是错。The old comprehension passage few years ago, this is a new format. The few years ago where my elder son did is totally different. They don't have this type of things. They really a lot of writings. So wrong 就是 wrong 的. So be careful. Now you understand why. Okay. So wait, I lost my page. My goodness. Okay, that's the last page. How come I lost my page again? So now you understand why it's 3-time reading. The third time reading is actually you read through all the questions first. The first time reading is to read each sentence of each paragraph. The second time reading is to read through the whole entire passage. Okay, and then first time reading of the first sentence of each paragraph, okay, from 1 to 10. So first time you read, you got 5. Second time reading, by right, is supposed to be better than 5. It should be 6 or 7. The third time reading is where before you read the third time reading, you should read through. Can you stop doing all these things? Sorry, no more playing of this. No more, Jeffrey. So sorry. The third time reading is where you read through all the questions.
Stop.
Huh? Why stop?
I asking them to stop.
Oh, I thought why you asked me to stop. Sorry. So the third time reading, okay, please. It's already quite late already. Yeah. The third time reading is where you read through all the questions. This is where, I know this number 4. I think I can find the answer somewhere there. Okay, get it now?
Sure.
Yes, Ricky.
Will you upload this in the Google Classroom for
I
us?
did what? I thought my colleague already upload to you.
Oh, so it's in the Google Classroom, right? We print.
I think so. If not, I can still upload for you. But I remember every time when you start your tuitions, my colleague will upload this form, this one. Is it true? Is it right? Agree now? Liang Ning?
So the homework is like we print and do this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Only this passage, correcto. Yes. And then of course the last lesson we about travel one, remember, and the diversity, right, Ricky? That's these 2 homework, okay? Ricky, you got it? Fiona, you got it, Fiona?
Got it.
Dongzhe, you got it? Tianxiang, Tianan, Jeffrey?
Noise.
Okay, so everyone is here. Good. So Eric, okay, Eric and Ricky, all of you, Tianxiang, Liang Ning, Tianan, thank you. Jeffrey, thank you very much. Zixian, Ziye, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, how come 10 only? How come Ziye is not in?
Wait, you start losing your way.
No, Fiona is not in, right?
Huh? What happened?
Is Fiona in?
Wait, no.
Huh?
No, she's not. She's not in.
Sure, I think she leave now.
Oh, I think because she thought you finished or she lagged, then she leave.
Yeah.
Fiona left, right? Correct me.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought I count wrongly. Okay, never mind. So that's about it. So this is the method, and I would like to see you all use it, and then do the questions if possible. You print it out. You can scan your answer and send it to me. Okay, and then this is how we're going to do it. Okay. Next month. Not next month. Next week lessons. I already prepared, but I can't remember what I do for you. Okay, so this is one of the method for comprehension passage. All right. So, right, any questions?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yes, what question?
Yes. Oh, wait. Listen.
What's your number?
My number is... Okay, thank you.
I say one more time.
I will say it the same time. Okay, sorry. Everything is supposed to go through the email. Okay, this is...
What your number?
Okay.
What your number?
All right, let's stop.
What your number? What your...
Yeah,
I swear that you are...
What your number? What your number?
Stop!
What your number?
Okay, guys.
What your number?
Because you're gonna
what your
do that,
number?
my boss will be,
what your number?
Complaining about
what your number?
All right, so guys.
Oh shit! I swear you're
what your
using...
number?
Oh shit! Do you have mental problems?
Okay, it's okay. Can you repeat the homework again? Sure, Dongzhe. The homework is the comprehension passage that you seen just now. Okay, Dongzhe. There's a new student.
Yeah, I want your number.
Okay,
Is it inside the Google Classroom?
The comprehension passage, Dongzhe, is the one just now you saw. The passage, you do the questions. All right. Last week, because they do the traveling, but because every month we have a team, so this one is about travel, parenting, and diversity. Okay. So for you, Dongzhe, yours is straightforward. It's just only a comprehension passage, and then the skill that I taught you just now. You read the passage 3 times already. Then you answer the question using the master and 3 slave to analyze the questions, especially the last part. Remember the paragraph 8, paragraph 9. So each sentence of each paragraph is important. Okay. All right. So to ask, I cannot give my handphone number to any one of you. Okay, but if anything, I'm very glad like what Ricky has done. You can Google to me using email to send it to me.
Wait. Joe,
Yeah, I'm here.
before you leave, right?
Yes, hurry up. It's
Wait,
9:45 already. Okay, yes.
Teacher.
Mm.
So the homework's in the classroom, right?
Wait, guys. Every time when you start the lesson, did my colleague give you the lesson plan?
As in into the chat?
Yeah, did they give you the lesson plan? What is supposed to be teaching you the next week lesson? Got right?
No.
Huh?
I don't see it there.
Okay, never mind. Starting from now on, I will put the lesson in the Google Classroom, can? In the PDF format. Then
Who's the
you
one who
guys,
say teacher's number is 62353535?
yeah, that's a Pizza Hut. Okay, I think our dear friends Fiona is out already, so
Wait.
I'm not sure whether he can get it. Okay, anyway, it's too late for her.
Wait.
So anyway, I'm going to stop now. And guys,
Wait, one thing. I literally just called Pizza Hut.
Oh, well done.
I
Well
wanted to